Hey guys, it's me, Sydney from Montgomery Admissions Consulting. People have been asking me, how can I become a barrier breaker? What is a barrier breaker? What does that mean to you in your life, especially as it relates to law school? I have a Barrier Breakers College Edition, and I also have a Barrier Breakers Law School Edition. And I really want these platforms to be just an encouraging, supportive network of people that are helping each other through this educational journey, achieve their career goals, supporting each other emotionally, becoming colleagues for one another. I mean, that's the thing. When you talk about forming a support network of first generation minority students aspiring to be lawyers, like that's a connection that you're gonna have for life. And that's what I want. I want you to have your connection before you even get to law school. I want you to step on to campus. Hopefully we're all in person by the time you get to law school next year, and know, okay, even if I don't know anyone at my school, I know such and such was a barrier breaker with me and they're at this school. Such and such was a barrier breaker with me and they're at this school. And I know that if I need anything, I can call on them. So like, what does it mean to be a barrier breaker? It means that you are taking the obstacles in your life and you are not letting them control you. You are taking ownership of your dreams. And I understand how hard it can be. I was a first generation lawyer, and to be honest, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything before I got to law school. I didn't even know the names of all the Supreme Court justices, and I know that might be, a little bit embarrassing to say, but I was really concerned, like, are these people going to think, like, what are they going to think about me? I don't come from money. I don't have any lawyers in my family. And how am I going to navigate this? And, I had to work 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs while I was in law school. I worked 3 jobs when I was in college. And I understand what it's like when you're trying to focus on school, but you're also trying to focus on paying your bills, and you're also focusing on what's going on at home. And there are just certain things that you get and you understand when you meet someone else who is first gen, the first one to kind of overcome that barrier. There's a little bit of a kindredness that comes to being together, and that's what I want. So I'm going to be with you live, talking to you and answering your questions. And I'm going to be talking to you about the admissions process at the beginning. I'll answer any pre-submitted questions. I'll answer questions live. And then throughout the week, there's a special community that you have where you can still ask your questions. And these can be specific questions to you. Like, I want to know about your situations. I don't want you to feel like, oh, she's only answering general questions. Like, no, I want to help you because we're trying to get you to succeed. We're trying to get you to the next level. So, we're a community, we're a family. That's what I'm building. And I also want it to be a place where if you want to, if it's part of your journey, that you can have that faith journey as well. You can have the scriptures, you can have prayer calls. We can pray over the LSAT, we can pray over whatever it is that you need, because I want to be here for you to support you. And so, you'll get these videos, or the live calls, you'll get them weekly. That's about 4 hours of content. And then you get, like I said, the opportunity to ask questions. And I'm going to tell you the real. And I'm going to tell you what you need to know about navigating these circumstances as a first-gen student, as an underrepresented minority. For my college students, for my high school kids, you have your special place, your barrier breakers, but then there's going to be some calls for your parents, because you're a first-gen student, you're going along to do this, but you also want to make sure that your parents understand what the process is, and so you're not always having to explain it to them, and maybe they don't understand. So there are going to be parent calls, there's going to be information for you, and then if you're a college student or a high school student looking to go to law school, you're going to have that community. You're going to be able to say, oh, okay, I'm going to graduate to the Barrier Breakers Law School edition, or I have a question for someone. Maybe someone goes to, Hampton, or maybe they go to Princeton or whatever, and they're in the Barrier Breakers Law School edition, and that's where you're trying to go. Well, I want to make that mentorship connection for you. So that's what it's all about. It's really about empowering you. It's about helping you succeed. There are not enough people, I feel like, that are really reaching us and talking to us and understanding like our circumstances. I really want these to be places that we can grow together. So I welcome your feedback. I want you to join me. I'm really excited for you all to be barrier breakers, and I'm really excited for us to just join and make a community of people that are changing the world. So I hope to see you guys soon.